Marami hong nabulaga dyan sa Senado sa pagdating nitong si Vice President Sara Duterte sa ikalawang araw ng kanyang impeachment trial dyan sa Senado. Pero bago ho natin panoorin yan, isang like at isang subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo dyan at sa mga gusto sumali sa ating community, yung join button nandyan lang ho sa baba. Habang inuumpisahan na ho ng impeachment court ng ikalawang araw ng impeachment ni VP Sara, tuloy-tuloy lang ho natin itong video na to. Pero pag-usapan ho natin, mag-roll call pa ho sila, mananalangin at kung ano-ano pang seremonya sa gagawin nila. No? Habang nagsiseremonya sila, pakita ko lang ho sa inyo yung tagpo ng pagdating ni VP Sara dyan sa Senado. Ito ho mga kababayan, panoorin ho natin. Game! Naku, la sounds. Naku, si VP oh.
Attending the trial, ma'am.
Oh. Oo, sige. Sa mga datihan sa PH update, sino yung babaeng sumisigaw? Anong pangalan ng babaeng sumisigaw? I-comment sa baba. Oh. Yung maingay.
Hi, VP.
Oh.
Hi, VP. VP, are you attending the trial, ma'am?
Oh.
Hi.
Oh. Hindi siya pinansin ni VP Sara kasi siyang reporter na yan. Alam nyo, i-comment nyo sa baba ang pangalan. No? Ikalawang video, ito na ho ang talumpati ni VP Sara dyan sa Senado. Meron nagbigay ho siya ng kanyang speech. Game. Ganda ni VP. Palakpakan natin.
Morning po, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? Thank you po.
Ano na?
So, ma'am, kamusta
May
po?
opening statement po ba kayo?
Ma'am, yes.
Okay. Just two sentences, one sentence, and then no questions.
No question. Malinaw yung instructions. No questions ha. No questions, children ha. Children, no questions. Pupil, no question, okay?
Sadly, siya ang may kasalanan. Sabi niya no question.
Ma'am, overrule niyo.
Ma'am, over.
Ma'am, confirm lang namin sa pag-visit.
Wala nga question. Ano ba? Bullshit na to. First video pa lang natin dito sa impeachment ni VP Sara. Wag tigil-tigilan nyo yan. Ito na.
So, my statement is, in this bloodbath and bludgeoning, I will be blooded but unbound.
Talaga naman, lupit. Oh, yan malinaw, walang question.
Ma'am, kamusta kayo, ma'am? Kamusta kayo, ma'am?
Sorry. Oh, mga ewan, sabi na nga no question. Ito, ibang angulo naman ho ito.
Sadly, sad. Siya ang may kasalanan. Sabi niya no question.
Ma'am, overrule niyo.
Ma'am, over.
Ma'am, confirm lang namin sa pag-bisita niyo kay Sir.
Yes. So, my statement is,
Ibang angulo lang ho ito.
in this bloodbath and bludgeoning, I will be blooded but unbound. Maraming salamat.
Saling pusa oh.
Ma'am, kamusta kayo, ma'am? Ma'am, kamusta kayo, ma'am?
Oh. Wala. Ang hirap nyo kaintindi, sabi na nga walang...
Ambush na po. Ambush na, salamat.
Ayan oh. Ayan si VP oh. Pinagkakaguluhan oh. Si Marcos Jr. pagkaguluhan nyo rin na ganyan.
Excuse po, bawal po dito.
Si Sir Henry Uri. Meron kang pwedeng dyan na pagbigyan ng VP si Sir Henry Uri. Matino yan, hindi kups yan. Grabe naman yan. Starstruck si VP Sara. Parang ganito ang mangyayari sa sa 2028 election. Ayos Kalma lang. Guys, kalma lang. Huwag niyong hahawakan. Huwag niyong hahawakan yan. Huwag niyong hahawakan yan. Let's go. Op. Pinagkaguluhan na naman ho ang ating Vice President Sara Duterte. Palakpakan. Ayun. Umpisahan na ho natin ito mga kababayan. Tuloy-tuloy na ho ito. Game.
Good afternoon, Your
Nako, yun na.
Honors. Same appearance for the prosecution. We are ready, Your Honor.
Noted.
Tapos hindi naman. Ready. Tapos hindi naman ready. Pambihirang yan. Oh, meron na naman mimeriendahin itong si Atty. Sheila.
Appearances for the respondent.
Good morning, Your Honor. Same appearances for the defense.
Is the prosecution ready to call its first witness?
Yes, Your Honor. However, the prosecution have few concerns which it wanted to raise before the Honorable Impeachment Court. So may I request, Your Honor, that the Honorable Counsel for the Prosecutor, Lorna P. Kapunan, be recognized, Your Honor.
Before recognizing the counsel for the prosecutor, ma'am, upo muna kayo. Chair would like to recognize first Senator Judge Lacson. What is the pleasure of the Honorable Lacson?
Ay, si
Point of
Lacson.
inquiry, Mr.
Point of
You
inquiry.
may proceed, sir.
Yes, Mr. Senate President, Mr. Presiding Officer, Your Honors, just so it will be clear to our fellow Senator judges, as well as the panel of prosecutors, the defense team, and the public in general, yesterday after your election as presiding officer, you delivered your opening statement, portions of which I will either quote or paraphrase as follows. You stated, the Constitution states that conviction can only happen with the concurrence of 2/3 of all members of the Senate. And then you continued, with 24 members of the Senate, a literal interpretation of this means that conviction requires the affirmative vote of at least 16 senator judges. However, you also made it clear that, and I quote, those who disagree have the right to go about it through a legal challenge and sue the Supreme Court by virtue of its power of judicial review, render a different ruling on this question. The impeachment court shall faithfully abide by that ruling.
Tama.
Unquote. My point of inquiry, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, is this portion of your opening statement a matter of legal opinion on your part as presiding officer, or does it constitute a ruling by the impeachment court? If the response is, it is the latter, does this mean that this court, through the presiding officer,
Nakatingin si Tuta Soto. Galingan mo. Marami nanonood sa'yo.
has raised the level of discourse to a justiciable issue or a dispute that the Supreme Court may have legal authority to settle and resolve. In case either one or both panels in front of us decide to exercise their right to challenge the said ruling, should they deem it as a grave abuse of discretion by this court? I submit, Your Honor.
The response of the presiding officer is in the affirmative. In fact, the journal that we just approved contains a similar inquiry by Senator Judge Cayetano yesterday when he inquired if it was the position and ruling of the presiding officer, and the presiding officer answered in the affirmative. So to clarify, yes, I believe it may be considered already as a justiciable controversy, although it is not for us to dictate that, but the courts, given that it is a ruling of the chair not objected to nor appealed by any member of this court, and therefore stands.
Thank you for the clarification.
Ang klaro ho dito, talagang kung hindi bababaan ang threshold para ma-impeach si VP Sara, yung boto para ma-impeach siya, hindi ho nila ma-impeach sa kasalukuyang komposisyon ng Senado. Okay? Wala ho silang boto. Kaya ang dito, ang galawan lang ho nila dito, pahiya si VP Sara. Pero yung matatalo nila dito sa impeachment na to, malabo hong mangyari.
Clarification, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Senator Judge Lacson. Senator Judge Cayetano, what is your pleasure, sir?
Sir President, Presiding Officer, May I just further clarify this
You may
statement?
proceed, sir.
Yes. I confirm that yesterday we heard the same thing, and when the transcripts come out, of course, then it will be available to everyone. Basically, yesterday I clarified whether that was the opinion of the elected presiding officer, and of course, without any offense to my brother and friend, Senator Escudero, we have a continuing objection. I asked him whether this was already a ruling of the court, because if it's the ruling of the court, then as a threshold issue, we will have no further questions. Section 22, Article 22 of our rule says that all orders, decisions may be acted upon without objection, or if objection is heard, the orders and decisions shall be voted on without debate by ayes and nays, which shall be entered in the record, subject, however, to operation of Rule 6, and Rule 6 speaks of whether the presiding officer will rule on relevance, admissibility, and giving any movant 2 minutes. So I may also correct that yesterday I was not allowed to, when I objected to Senator Lacson, I should have been given 10 minutes in accordance with Section 22. But I do admit that before that, in the point of order, Senate President Gatchalian was liberal in allowing us to explain. Anyway, everything has been explained yesterday as the constitutional issue of the presiding officer, and since you allowed us to submit in writing, we will do so. But just on this point of the threshold issue of 2/3 of all members, there is actually a pending case in the Supreme Court entitled Cayetano versus Aquino. That is myself and my seatmate, Senator Aquino. We talked, but we're not talking about the case. So actually, you're correct, Senator Lacson, that anyone can go on this issue itself. And I just like to make sure today and further clarify that there's no objections, that as of today, the stand of the impeachment court is that of all members means that as long as you're still a member, so meaning when are you not a member anymore? When you die, when you are removed by finality, and when you resign, no? Otherwise, you are still a member, so you are still counted. And it is in that spirit that we ask, and we're preparing maybe a memoranda for all members to allow Senator Marcoleta and Senator Jinggoy, since they are going to have a vote. And if they are not allowed to vote, then that will be counted as a vote for acquittal. And that might be favorable to the defense rather than
Kaya nga,
a part
kailangan paatinin. Malay na, di ba? Dapat paatinin si Sen Dante at si Sen Jigoy. Kasi mahirap na, baka
of giving a fair trial. So all I wanted to clarify today, Mr. President, is that we will continue to thresh out if there are any constitutional issues. But as of today, it is very clear that as a court, we have decided that 2/3 of 24, there are 24 members of the Senate today, 20 are present here today, but there are still 24 members, and 16 ang number of senators needed to convict on any of the articles, Mr. President. Mr. Presiding Officer, thank you.
What is the pleasure of Senator Judge Pangilinan?
naku, si Pangilinan.
21 na pala.
Bida-bida, wala namang alam.
Mr. Presiding Officer, Mr.
Parang
Senate President,
kwenta,
just to
bida-bida.
place on record that I would like to clarify that the ruling of the chair of 16 is as to the issue of whether the threshold number of conviction. The matter of whether or not Senators Marcoleta and Senator Estrada should be participating in the process of the trial is another matter that we will have to discuss perhaps.
Bakit? Takot ka kay Sen Marcoleta? Huwag ka masyadong matakot eh. Kababayan mo naman yun. Sabi niya, kapangpangan din yun, di ba? Huwag ka matakot. Nervyoso talaga tong si Kiko Maching. Masyado ka nervyoso.
The camera or on the floor at a later date, Mr. President.
Noted.
Game na. Sayang
If there
oras.
are no other Senator Judge who wishes to make a manifestation, the lead prosecutor, Representative Representative Luistro is once again recognized. What was your earlier manifestation and motion, ma'am?
Your Honor, we respectfully reiterate our request that counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Lorna Kapunan, be recognized.
Naku, di mo na kaya.
Counsel for the
Wala
panel
na.
of prosecutors, Attorney
Wala
Lorna
na.
Kapunan is recognized. Will you be the one to present the your first witness, ma'am?
Naku, ito na. First witness na tayo.
Good afternoon, Your Honors, Senate President, Presiding Justice. I do have manifestation. Well, in direct answer to the query of the presiding Senator Judge, I am not presenting the witness today. But I would like, with your permission, Your Honors, to manifest a query that we request be addressed by this honorable court, presiding judge, to the defense.
The lady may proceed.
We are informed, and in fact, we have seen an interview conducted in the Senate premises on the Vice President herself. And she had been quoted as saying that she is expecting a bloodbath and a bludgeoning, but she will not, her head may be blooded but unbowed. My respectful query, Your Honors, please, which could be directed to the defense counsels, is if the Vice President is in the premises, does she intend to appear personally before this impeachment court?
Kaya siguro ika nga kilala to bilang mahusay na abogado. Pag pala nasa loob ng court, hindi siya dinadatnan ng regla. Ano siya, ika nga, pa-virgin. No, pagka pala siya, nasa loob siya ng korte, pa-virgin siya, no? Kaya pala, siguro kaya marami itong napapanalo, sa labas lang siya liniregla.
And that is preliminary to another manifestation that I would like to make. Your
Kindly
Honors,
proceed with your next one, counsel. Because the chair is not yet sure if it will even address this to the counsel for respondents or will simply answer the query of the counsel for respondents.
This is relevant to the presentation that we will be making this afternoon, Your Honors. This court will recall your own statements, Mr. Presiding Judge, that on Tuesdays, every Tuesday of every week, that the prosecution must indicate who the witnesses they intend to present before this court will be. This is to enable the impeachment court to issue, when appropriate, and if deemed necessary, a subpoena for such witness. And that is my query this afternoon, because an presentation of witness on the first article that we will be presenting, which is grave threats and acts of sedition, Your Honor. One of the key witnesses, hostile, albeit hostile, would be the Vice President. And therefore, if we can inquire if it is her intention to again appear in the premises of the Senate, because we are already respectfully informing this honorable court that we will manifest, that we will have a written request for her presence in connection with this article on grave threats. Your Honor, that is the relevancy of my manifestation.
The chair would like to rule on the manifestation and request of the counsel for prosecutors instead of throwing the question to the counsel for respondents, for the simple reason that I do not want to the parties to engage in a debate before this court. You can very well do that with the presentation of your witness through direct and cross-examination, redirect and recross. To answer, the impeachment rules do not mandate nor require the respondent to attend any hearing or trial of the impeachment court. Whether she was in the building earlier or arrived after, it is totally up to the respondent, because from the point of view of the court, she is represented in this court through her counsel already. Should the counsel for the prosecutors desire to call the respondent herself, the court will act on that motion and request once it is made and or filed, and need not make a ruling at this point in time. Because of course, when that motion is made, we will ask the counsel for respondent to make a comment and or reply.
Thank you, Sir Presiding Judge, Justice, Senator Judge. We yield to the wisdom of your decision.
Thank you, ma'am.
With that, we will reserve the right. We are not waiving the right to do call her at the appropriate time and to do file the appropriate request for subpoena ducis tecum and subpoena testificandum. On that matter, Your Honor, I have no further questions and would like to turn over the floor to our lead public prosecutor.
Thank you, Counsel
Your
for
Honor.
Prosecutors, Attorney Lorna Kapunan, for your remarks, which are duly noted. Yes, the lead prosecutor is recognized.
Your Honor, as manifested yesterday, the articles of impeachment is divided into 4 teams, and I would like to turn over to the head prosecutor of Article 4, that is threat, the Honorable Lawrence Defensor. May
Si
I request
Lawrence
that he be
Defensor.
recognized, Your Honor.
Sa threat si Lawrence Defensor, okay.
The member of the
Sino
panel.
kaya ang haharap sa defense para dito? Yan, tignan mo. Tignan mo. Diba? Anong ginagawa mo? May hawak kang ballpen. Bumaba ka na kasi. Diba? Nagmukha ka lang, nagmukha kang katawa-tawa sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Pambihira.
Of prosecutors.
Wala pa ho tayong points ha. Wala pa ho tayong points. Mga manifestation pa lang yun. Magpupuntusan ho tayo pagka talaga nagkabatuhan na. Kaya 0-0 pa rin ang points natin ngayong mga oras na to.
Congressman, the Honorable Lawrence Defensor is recognized for his introduction of Article 4, I presume?
Thank you so much, Mr. Presiding Officer. May I be allowed to make a manifestation to introduce Article 4?
Before you proceed, Senator Judge Cayetano is recognized.
Before that, I ask for your indulgence from the prosecution and the defense. There are certain issues that we are more than willing to listen to the debate here. I'm speaking for myself, but I think for also other senator judges, and of course will give us much leeway. But there are certain issues that we also need time to study. So if we look at our rules of impeachment, suppletory kasi yung rules ng rules of court. And the difference between asking the accused to take the stand and asking someone who's not the accused, but we may say something that is incriminatory. There's a wide difference. So the accused, under the rules of court, hindi mo pwedeng i-force to take the stand. Pero yung hindi accused, they have to take the stand and wait for the question, and then they can claim the right against self-incrimination. But it could be argued that this isn't exactly a criminal court and a criminal offense. It's an impeachment court. So if it pleases the court, or if the prosecution is sure to ask for the subpoena, may I propose, Sir Presiding Officer, that both sides give us a memoranda in advance so that we can also do our part and study rather than spend much more time during the debates, because I'd really like to study that issue also. Thank you, and sorry for the interruption, Congressman.
Noted, Senator Cayetano. However, it is premature at this time. We will do what we did with respect to the motion for the issuance of subpoena ad testificandum and ducis tecum in regard to the bank accounts of the spouses Duterte and Carpio, as well as the MLC records. We required the parties to submit a memoranda, and we will be scheduling it for oral arguments by the parties. If that is the desire of the Honorable Senator Judge Cayetano, we will do the same with respect to this once the motion has been filed formally by the panel of prosecutors. The Honorable Defensor is recognized. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Honorable Senator Judges, noong 22 ng Hunyo 2026, nagulat at nagdalamhati ang buong bansa
Bakit naman?
sa pamamaril sa isang paaralan Sorry, excuse me. Your Honor, may I be allowed to finish my manifestation? I will not disrespect and interrupt the defense counsel
Yes, but before
once he
that,
has started.
this is no disrespect, sir.
Counsel for respondent is recognized.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is improper. The improper for trial. Manifestation, this is not a manifestation proper for court procedure. This is instead them telling a story. This is a narration by the prosecution, which is not allowed. This is not allowed by any rule in any court. So what,
May I be allowed
what is
to reply?
proper is that they present their first witness, and
We
we
will
are
be
ready.
presenting our witness, Your Honor. However,
Maagang ano yun ha? Maagang bakbakan yun.
please allow us to freely
So ayun ang sasagot doon sa okay. Hindi si Atty. Sheila. Mabigat din tong isa na to.
advocate our position.
That's why, Your Honor,
Including
we are
the defense when it's their turn. We will not
Counsel
object to the
respondent,
same.
kindly let him finish.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
To respond to you. Yes, you were saying.
Thank you, Honorable
Sir.
Senator Judges. Ano ang prinsipyo dito? Ang pananagutan ay pinapairal sa lahat. Bata man o matanda, nasa laylayan man o nasa katungkulan. The prosecution comes before you today to
Wala na bang bago? Anak ng toka, konkretong ebidensya. Puro na lang emotional appeal, ganon.
present evidence for Article 4
Oh.
establishing that Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte committed acts that betrayed the public trust, committed culpable violation of the Constitution, committed high crimes in publicly admitting through a live broadcast that she contracted someone to assassinate the President, the First Lady, and the former House Speaker. We acknowledge the burden of this trial on the senator judges as well as the Filipino people. But it is a duty that we must discharge together, lest the public come to believe that threatening public officials and fostering a culture of impunity are conduct that may be tolerated or condoned, especially coming from the second highest official of the land. Ang mga kilos at salita ng Vice Presidente ay hindi dapat ituring na simpleng krimen sa ilalim ng batas, kundi tuwirang paglabag sa saligang batas. Kaya ang paglilitis na ito ay mahalagang mekanismong itinakda upang tiyakin na ang kapangyarihan ay laging may kaakibat na pananagutan. Accountability must apply to all or none at all. At the heart of this impeachment proceeding lies a fundamental question para sa ating lahat. Can we continue to entrust one of the highest constitutional offices to a public official who, on multiple occasions, purposely and willfully and repeatedly resorted to threats of violence against the very institutions that she swore to uphold and protect? The evidence presented in this article are not just derived from testimonies and authenticated documents, but from the Vice President's own words, own conduct, her very own public admissions. Her words were neither accidental nor taken out of context. They were uttered publicly with the intention to be taken seriously. Huwag kang mag-alala, ma'am, sa security ko, kasi may kinausap na ako na tao. At sinabi ko sa kanya na kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM,
Your Honor.
si Lisa Marcos, si Martin Romualdez. No joke. No joke.
Anong mali doon? Pag pinatay siya, buhay pa naman siya. Masyado ka naman nervyoso.
What makes these threats especially sinister is that they do not come from an ordinary citizen, but from the Vice President herself, an official who under the Constitution stands to succeed the President of the Republic. Such statements carry a gravity far from the exercise of one's freedom of expression. They strike at the very heart of government. This is especially significant given that she has publicly declared her intention to run for president in the next election. What values do we expect from those who occupy the highest office in the land? Delicadeza, palabra de honor, integrity, and loyalty to your oath of office, These
Anong auto office? Palabra de honor. Ha? Anong ginagawa ni Marcos Jr. ngayon? Sige nga, asan yung palabra de honor? Anong ginagawa nyo ngayon dyan? Anong auto office na binibida mo sa amin, Defensor? Diba? Imbis na tinatrabaho natin kung paano mapapaigi ang ating ekonomiya, nandiyan kayo namumulitika. Nandiyan kayo para tanggalin yung magiging tinik sa lalamunan ng amo nyo na si Martin Romualdez. Tama, mali?
are not outdated ideals. They are the foundations of honorable public office.
Honorable Public Office! Meron bang ganon ngayon? Si Raulo ka ba, Defensor?
Maraming salamat po, Your Honors.
Okay.
The remarks of the gentleman are duly noted. However, Chair would like to inform and instruct the senator judges that the statement and manifestation made by the Honorable Defensor should not in any way be taken as evidentiary because it was merely a manifestation cum introduction of the fourth article of impeachment.
Aray ko, points yun para sa defense. Ay, para sa defense. Pabida ka ha, papogi ka ha. Bibigyan ko na sana ng 1 point kanina eh. Kaso babawiin natin kasi hindi naman pala, manifestation lang pala. Pambira. Yan ang problema pagka bida-bida.
Any evidence to be presented proving the fourth article of impeachment should be done through a witness under oath, duly subscribed, and subjected to direct and cross-examination.
Hindi na pwede. Hindi na pwedeng dito Injustice Committee ha, Defensor. Hindi na pwedeng ganon. Makakala nyo nasa Injustice Committee pa rin kayo. Hindi, wala na.
First witness,
Your Honor, may I be allowed also to, Your Honor, we move to strike that opening statement. It's improper for trial. It is not evidentiary in nature. And it only provides conclusions of fact and law. Most of it is irrelevant. And fact of the matter is the prosecution should present evidence and not manifest in this improper manner.
May I be recognized, Your Honor?
no need. Motion is denied. Let it remain in the records and as instructed by the chair for the senator judges not to consider, deem whatever statements were given by the Honorable Defensor as evidentiary in any way, shape, size, or form. Again, counsel, call your first witness.
Your Honor, may I request permission to
Your Honor-
recognize counsel for the panel of prosecutors, Attorney Virgil Ligutan, to conduct the examination of our first witness.
Your Honor,
He will
may
be
I-
under the direct
Counsel
suspension and control
correspondent, what is your pleasure?
of
Your
the
Honor, may
panel of
I
prosecutors.
register my continuing objection to the opening statement by the prosecution.
Well, I don't think he'll do it again, but nevertheless, so noted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may I request that Attorney Virgil Ligutan be recognized to conduct the examination of our first witness.
Counsel for prosecutors, Attorney Virgil Likutan, so that we can have the records clear. Did I pronounce your name correctly, sir?
Your Honors, magandang hapon. My full name is Attorney Armando Virgil Discartin Ligutan, Your Honor, please.
And you've entered your appearance yesterday.
Yes,
counsel?
Your Honor. Duly entered my appearance as one of the counsel for the prosecution.
You may proceed, sir. Call your first witness.
Thank you so
Malaki-laki ho ang bayad ng sambayan ng Pilipino dito sa private prosecutor na to. Dapat galingan niya ha. Galingan mo, Brad.
much.
Oh.
Mga kababayan, we call to the witness stand the first witness for the prosecution in the person of NBI Senior Agents Jean-Marc Santa Ana Calilo.
Aray ko. Ba't NBI agent yan? Pinagbantaan ba yan ni BP Sara ha? Ginawan ba ng masama ni BP Sara yan? Kasi pakita mo dyan talaga si BP, violent yan, tignan nyo naman. Ito ebidensya, kaya yung sinabi niya kay Marcos at kay Martin, kay Tamba, posible niyang gawin, ginawa niya nga dito. NBI agent yan presenta nyo na, sige na.
Kindly bring the witness to the witness stand.
Witness stand. Akala ko nung una, dyan uupo si Wing Gatchalian, witness stand pala yun, hindi ko alam. Akala ko ba talagang nakagitna ha, witness stand pala. Ayan NBI, talagang gamit na gamit ang NBI ha. Hindi lang kung Mike Defensor. Hindi lang dyan sa naging sa Senado. Pati ginawa na ring witness ang NBI ngayon. Palakpakan ho natin. Pambira talaga binaboy nila.
Please remain
Kanya kayo.
standing. Clerk of Court is
Oh.
instructed to kindly administer the oath to
Ayos,
the
ayos.
witness.
Please raise your right hand. You, John Mark Calilong,
I, John Mark Calilong,
do swear
who swear
that the evidence you shall give
that evidence that I give
in the case now pending
is in the case now pending
between the Philippines
in the Philippines
and Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte
and Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the
So
truth.
help me God.
So help me God.
Your witness, counsel.
Thank you so much, Your Honors.
Game.
Your Honors, mga kababayan, the testimony of the first witness for the prosecution, NBI Senior Agent John Mark Santa Ana Calilong, is offered to prove the following. Number one, si Agent John Mark Calilong ay isang senior agent of the National Bureau of Investigation. Number two, he is well-trained and experienced in the field of digital forensic examination, having undergone extensive training in the field, making him competent in identifying, preserving, collecting, and authenticating digital evidence. Pangatlo, si Agent Calilong ay bahagi ng NBI Cybercrime Division Team na inatasang mag-imbestiga sa mga pahayag at pagbabanta ng Vice Presidente laban sa Pangulo ng Pilipinas, unang ginang at dating Speaker ng House of Representatives sa isang online media briefing noong Nobyembre 23, taong 2024. Pang-apat, partikular na sinabi sa publiko ng Vice Presidente na may kinontrata na siyang tao na papatay sa Pangulo, unang ginang at former Speaker ng House of Representatives.
Boss, sabihin mo lang, boss. Boss ko, sabihin mo. Nahiya ka pa eh. Tingnan natin.
At ito ay nakatatak na sa kasaysayan ng ating bansa bilang unang pagkakataon na ang isang Vice Presidente ay nakipagkontrata sa isang mamamatay tao upang patayin no less than the President of the Republic.
Pwede mo bang bilisan na magsalita kahit konti? Bilisan mo lang. Wala na, hindi naman siguro masasaktan yung ginagawa niyo dyan kung bibilisan mo. Kailangan bigyan ng diin. Okay.
Of the Philippines.
Oh, yan. Sige.
Panglima.
Your Honor, may I object. Is this a speech or an offer?
Your Honor, please, with all due respect to counsel,
For the prosecutor may proceed.
it should not be a
May I register my continuing
There is
objection?
no proper ground. This is offer of testimony. Please hold your horses. Number 5.
Eh, ang dami mo kasi kaartehan eh. Diretso na cross-examine mo na. Yung sinasabi mo at walang kaibahan doon siya sinabi nitong si Defensor. Gusto malaman na sambahin ng Pilipino dito. Yan bang NBI agent may hawak na ebidensya doon sa hawak niya yung pangalan na inutusan ni VP. Yun kasi ang pinakamabigat na ebidensya dito. Ngayon kung hawak, ipatawag yan. Ikulong yan.
The public statements and threats of the Vice President were publicly live-streamed and captured on video. Number 6. Agent Calilong is a designated agent on case for the investigation. Number 7, as agents on case, Agent Calilong personally conducted and participated in the cybercrime and open source investigation relating to the subject video and related digital recordings. Pangwalo, sa takbo ng open source investigation na pag-alaman ng NBI na ang Vice Presidente ay nagpahayag din ng iba pang kahawig na pananakot sa buhay ng Pangulo. Kasama na ang sinabi niya sa publiko na minsan naisip niyang pugutan ng ulo ang Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Number 9, in the course of the investigation, Agent
Ito na ho yung pinakamalala nilang articles of impeachment. Ito na ho. Pagka ito, sumablay sila dito, wala na, tapos na. Finish na ho, ika nga.
Kalilong duly identified, preserved, collected, and authenticated the subject video and other related digital recordings. At number 10,
O ito,
the last
tanungin natin yung ating mga kababayan. Sa tingin nyo ho ba, wag na. Dati personally dito sa PH Update, hindi natin katutuwa kung madapa si Marcos Jr. tapos meron palang nakaatang na gano'n tapos biglang maano yung ulo niya. Diba? Hindi na rin naman natin katutuwa. Pero yung iba natin mga kababayan, di ko alam kung ano mararamdaman.
last offer of testimony, Your Honors, Agent Kalilong will testify on such other matters as may be relevant, material, incidental to the issues involved in this impeachment proceeding, and will identify relevant and material documentary and object pieces of evidence. That is the offer of testimony of our first witness, Your Honor, please.
Game.
Presiding
Let's
Officer
go.
will now hear the objection and or comments, if any, of the counsel for respondent to the offer
Prior to my-
made by counsel for the prosecution.
Your Honor, may we move for the exclusion of Agent Kalilong for being not previously attached to the Saballa and Cabrera complaints, as well as exclusion on the ground that he was not included in the articles of impeachment transmitted to the Senate Impeachment Court.
Can I respond to that, Your Honor, please?
Counsel for prosecutor may do so.
Mga kababayan, in this stage of the proceedings, the prosecution is about to present a witness, and the defense is invoking the fact that this witness is not listed as one of the witnesses in the Saballa complaint.
Dapat kasi nakalista doon. Dapat linista mo lahat. Ba't di nyo linista?
The Saballa complaint already lived its natural life. Your Honor, this is the impeachment proceeding of the articles of impeachment filed by the House of Representatives. Saballa et al. Is done. That should not be a proper objection, Your Honor, please. As to the number 2, I think the good counsel mentioned that it is not part, this witness is not part of the articles of impeachment. Your Honor, please, I have been practicing for quite some time. I don't see that.
Your Honor, may I allow to reply also?
Can I finish?
Ang bagal mo kasi magsalita. Parang ang pag-umbilisan mo. Pumunta ka kagad sa punto mo, hindi paligoy-ligoy ka. Ako yung ako yung judge, pupukpuk ko sa ulo mo yung martilyo. Ang bagal mo magsalita. Bilisan mo magsalita.
It's not a ground. And in fact, Your Honor, please, to settle the matter, this witness is listed in the pre-trial order. The issue is settled. The issue is passé. No ground for objection. Let me proceed, Your Honor.
Of course not, Your Honor. There were no rulings.
Counsel for respondent is recognized
Thank you,
for
Your
a
Honor.
final rebuttal on this issue before the chair will issue a ruling.
Your Honor, there were no rulings on the pretrial order on exclusion of witnesses. We have a current petition with the Supreme Court questioning the very actions of the prosecution to allow the presentation of evidence that were not attached to the Saballa or Cabrera impeachment complaints would allow the House of Representatives and the prosecution to circumvent the very procedural abuse condemned in Stonehill versus Jokno and allow the violation of the respondent's constitutional rights as held in Duterte in the House of, versus the House of Representatives. Your Honor, the prosecution says the Ceballos complaints have lived their and they died their natural deaths. However, Your Honor, this precisely does not cure what the prosecution did. This does not cure the violation of the rights of my client.
If I may, Your Honor, please.
The chair will make its ruling. The motion to exclude by the counsel for respondent is hereby denied. Chair cites Enrile versus Sandigan Bayan, which states that the prosecutors may add or rely on evidence during pre-trial even if the evidence is not stated in the complaint or articles,
Isang puntos para sa prosecution.
because only a summary is required to be stated in the articles of impeachment in this case and or complaint, and not a complete list of the prosecution's evidence and or witnesses. The court in general will not shackle the prosecution by limiting it to the evidence mentioned in the information and or the articles, especially when it is mentioned in the pre-trial brief, not only order but brief, of the counsel for prosecutors. But in relation to this witness, even if you will do cross, you can register your continuing objection, counsel for respondent.
We are registering it, Your Honor, please.
So noted. Counsel for the prosecution may proceed.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. John Mark Calilong.
Your Honor, may I register my objections to the purposes?
Your Honor, please, I think the purposes must be specified. What are your objections? On what
Your Honor.
grounds?
May I be
You may
allowed?
comment on the offer of the testimony of this witness for the record.
Your Honor, for the purpose number 3, this is a conclusion of fact and law. For the fourth purpose, it is also a conclusion of fact and law. And the 8th purpose, it is a conclusion of fact and law.
Mr. President.
Counsel for
President.
respondent. Before we, yes, Senator Judge Cayetano.
Yeah.
Pia.
I would just like the defense, when you say item number 3, can you repeat what it is? Because I'm trying to follow exactly what your objection is. So either you say it or he repeats it so we can follow.
I was about to do that actually.
Thank you.
Item number 3 in the offer of this witness is that the NBI agent being presented is part of its cybercrime unit that investigated this this matter. That's what you're referring to as a conclusion of law, counsel?
Sorry,
Perhaps
Your
number 4.
Number 4, Your Honor.
Yes, not number 3. So number 4 and what else?
Number 8, Your Honor.
Number 8 on other threats other than the video mentioned in the press briefing. Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Correct, Your
Would
Honor.
that be all?
Yes, Your Honor.
We will not
Duly
reply.
noted.
We will not reply to that, Your Honor, please.
Yes, please.
May I continue, Your Honor, please?
You may continue to
Mark.
present your first witness, counsel.
Thank you so much, Mr. Calilong. Reminder, nakikinig yung taong bayan, kilakasan ng boses. Okay? Okay. Mr. Will,
At reminder din para dito kay Janmar ha, dahil ang tawag dito, nasa NBI ka, nakabantay sa'yo. Itong si Matibag. Okay? Ay, paano na ho natin? Iparto na ho natin to. Tay, ha? Sa first video ho natin, 1-1 ang score, 1-1 ang score. Tunaw sa second video natin para ika nga itong cross-examination, itong sa prosecution at sa defense, sa gagawin nilang pagsusuri dito kay Janmar para tuloy-tuloy tayo dun sa kaunahan ng una ng video. Pagkatapos ng video na to, i-upload ko yan kaagad. So Lois, maraming salamat sa pagsuporta sa PH Update. Mag-ingat po kayo lahat. Mahal natin na Pilipinas.